This next article from the Daily Fake Mail. Cops clear black looter mob rioters from outside of the White House with tear gas, rubber bullets, woo, yeah! While thousands march behind Jacob Blake's family, the rapist Jacob Blake, who raped his ex-girlfriend, who had the knife, and then his ex-girlfriend called the cops on him because he was intimidating the family with the knife and had taken her keys, wouldn't let him leave. And so the cops came and they were going to arrest him because he'd raped a woman. And then he had the knife in his hand, and you can see it on the video. And then he got in the car and he was going to get in a high-speed chase with the police, with the kids in the car. And a female cop was forced to shoot him. Yeah. And they lied to you because they're getting millions of dollars in scam donations. Millions and millions of dollars. They've already made millions of dollars off of the lies that they told you. This black looter mob, they will tell you anything to get scam donations from GoFundMe, MoveOn, or .org or Change.org. They'll do anything, dude. They will Photoshop images. They will make up fake stories. They will doctor video clips. They will just deliberately lie. They are a terrorist organization. They are using violence, hostility, intimidation, murder. We've even covered them torturing Trump supporters, literal torture, actual torture of a mentally, someone with schizophrenia. Just search for it in the Real Simple News archives. These people are terrorists by every stretch of the imagination. They want to subvert the ballot box. They by rioting, looting, murdering. They're on a murder spree. Murder's up over 34%. I think it's at 40%. They're literally murdering thousands of people in the United States right now. Black looter mob, Antifa Nazis, murdering people all around the country, robbing, killing. This is what the Democrats are trying to, this is their strategy to get elected. That's their strategy. So let's watch the videos. What did it say? Police clashed with the black looter mobs in DC on Saturday during another night of unrest because, they're so upset about the laws and that these local Democrats are passing. So they're blaming Donald Trump for the laws in the Democrat cities. So they went to elect Joe Magoo Biden, the author of the 1994 crime bill that created the prison industrial complex. Welcome to 1984. Hundreds of rioters gathered at a black looter mob plaza to protest against the racist white Republicans and the not their president, because they say he's a racist misogynist because he said grab her by the pussy and he enforces our immigration policies. Just before midnight, cops in riot gear moved on the crowd using tear gas and pepper spray to clear the area. Thank you. In Portland, a man was shot dead after a large group of, blah, blah, fluff. Background story. Here's the video of the cops using tear gas on the rioters.
Yes.
Here we can see...
Just got word! The person who died was a Patriot Prayer person! Yeah. He was a fucking Nazi! Our community held its own and took out the trash! I am not going to shed any tears over a Nazi. And tonight...
Sorry, I meant to put that at the beginning with the Portland stuff. I totally forgot about that. Apologies. If you make a donation to the show, it will help fund somebody to help me do all the background stuff, because there's so much stuff up here that it's easy to make a mistake. Like put the slide in the wrong order. You can make a donation at Real Simple News /donate, or Real Simple News /issue 96 for this show if you want to get links to the articles that have been presented to you. But yeah, basically this woman over here is cheering because the man in Portland got murdered, assassinated by an Antifa Nazi, a person who thought that Patriot Prayer is far right because Wikipedia said so. The admin on Wikipedia are responsible for this, as well as GoFundMe, MoveOn.org, and Change.org. This is why they say George Soros funds these protesters, because he controls which petitions go up to the top and that you see, because they pay for advertisements to get petitions signed so they can get more donations. It's a donation scam. There's some more videos of the black looter mob.
We ain't been able to get no justice or no peace. Not a single fucking bit.
They say no justice, no peace. Because the court trial hasn't happened. None of these trials for any of these things that people are writing for even happened yet, dude. They say, no, if these cops get off on the charges, because in America, we have a saying that says, it's better to let 20 guilty people free than let one innocent person rot in jail. And they're perfectly happy when they're the benefit of being one of those 20 guilty people who got free. But if it's a cop who's forced to kill somebody because they have a weapon imposing a threat to the general public, oh no, they don't have a right to do that because they're white. They're a white male. They don't have a right to do that. They're the privileged white males that are oppressing the Wham-Man, the African Americans, the Wajans, and the Kleenexes that cry rivers full of lib tears from their snowflake eyes. And they want mob justice. That's what they want. They're not happy once they see the verdict. They're not happy.
You can't stop the revolution.
Actually, we can shut you the fuck down.
Can't stop the revolution.
Here's another video of a black looter mob.
Yeah, you guys can ask for your check
harassing
to
restaurant
We should
diners.
all be together. It's going to take the masses for change. This ain't enough. We need all of you guys with us every time. Yesterday? Well, we could use you to get us to go box. Get us to go box. Get a check. Come with us. I'm just saying. Because it's not about yesterday. It's about today.
Hey, check out They Them Collective on Instagram.
These people have no decency, man. I bet a lot of those people actually used to support them, too. Here's another video of black looter mob getting cleared out by cops, rubber bullets and tear gas. Oh, and then they're fucking up this BLM band. Yeah. And just remember, if you try to push back against these people, YouTube will probably censor your videos because they are attempting to rig our 2020 elections to get their corrupt Democrat friends in office. Oh, I should also say Facebook and Twitter. There's another video of police clearing the streets in D.C. Another video of
You can't stop the revolution. You can't stop
the police are beating up.
You can't stop the revolution.
I'm just confused. Like, what revolution are you talking about? What revolution are they like? What revolution? But the Marxist revolution? The cultural Marxism in America revolution, where they like take out all of our cultural institutions and remove the white males from the workplace because the racist white Republicans, they support Donald Trump, the imaginary misogynistic pig boogeyman from MSNBC and the Southern Poverty Law Center, the one that said grab her by the pussy. Yeah, the one that like beats women, rapes them, locks them up, won't let them work, won't let them vote, won't let them go to school, won't let them have any friends, and he puts burqas over them. For real, I got like a van full of burqas and anti-abortion propaganda. So I'm looking for some women's marches and some black looter mobs, riots to go set up my van and give out anti-abortion propaganda and sell burqas. So if anybody knows of any good women's marches, that they could, you can DM me on Facebook or Twitter. Or comment below, or at realsimplenews.net/issue 96 for this show. It just gets more funny as it goes, too. Apparently, they said they can't stop the revolution. You can see. It is actually kind of easy to shut them down. You just hit them with some tear gas and some rubber bullets, and then they kick off. Sometimes you got to tase them and beat them. Boom. You can see another video of the black looter mob demanding mob justice before the trial, because if the cops get off on the charges because they're innocent, that these people are actually going to believe them and that they're going to stop rioting, and that if we give them everything that they want, that they won't continue to do this strategy because they found that it works for them in the past. Like, we're absolutely insane to think that these people would stop. Absolutely insane. They're not going to stop. The riots are going to continue. Once they've gotten what they want over here, they're going to riot about the next thing. This is the new norm. This is the new precedent that the Democrats set. For Jacob Blake, the rapist that held the people hostage with the knife. Took the woman who took his ex-girlfriend and raped Keith, wouldn't let him leave. They can't understand why people wouldn't like them. Maybe it's because the purpose of a protest is to see who supports something. So when you go out in a protest, you show them the good people support this. They're nonviolent. They're like your community. But instead, they showed us that really bad, detestable people who are very violent and they're criminals and they support criminals. They are the ones that are out there. This is all a game to these people. It's like they're making up playing soldier in their head with their their like fake riot gear they got off Amazon.
Look at these guns. Look at that gun.
What is this? Here's a black looter mob. Sorry. Damn it. Sorry. Having troubles here. This seems to be Twitter, not my fault. Okay. Here we can see black looter mobs fucking people up. This is what black looter mobs do. This is what these are the people out there chanting Black Lives Matter. They say that the conservatives who are returning fire with mace and the paintball guns with pepper in them. They say that they're the ones that they're not allowed to do that. But then they do stuff like this. They do absolute detestable violence. They think it's funny. They think this is funny. To them, it's all like, they think it's funny, dude. Gangbangings, killings, robbing, looting. Here's one of the co-founders of Black Lives Matter.
I think of a lot of things. The first thing I think is that we actually do have an ideological frame. Myself and Alicia in particular are trained organizers. We are trained Marxists. We are super versed on sort of ideological theories. And I think that what we really try to do is build a movement that could be utilized by many, many Black folk. We don't necessarily want to be the vanguard of this movement. I think we've tried to put out a political frame that's about centering who we think are the most vulnerable amongst the Black community to really fight for all of our lives. And I do.
The cultural Marxist is seeking out the most vulnerable in our community to brainwash them into participating in cultural Marxism.
I think that we have some clear direction around where we want to take this movement. I don't believe it's going to fizzle out. It just gets stronger, and we see it, right? We've seen it after Sandra Bland. We saw.
Well, yeah, it's because they're running off of scam donations. They're getting like some crazy, insane number of millions of dollars off scam donations. I saw a number that I'm not going to quote because it's crazy high, and I need to fact check it before I say what the number is because it's too high for me to say without fact checking. But it's like the brother of George Floyd got $14 million in scam donations from GoFundMe. He knew his brother died of a heroin overdose. He knew it. He knew it. He saw the toxicology report. He knew that Floyd did that shit. He saw the videos. He read the police reports. He knows that George Floyd died in an ambulance after a EMT checked his pulse, after Officer Chauvin got off of him. And then the fake news media, the fake news industrial complex, FNIC, just sits here and lies to you all day long. It's the white cop hunting down the unarmed Black man and killing him in the streets because they write the news for the audience. They're telling you whatever you want to hear to get you to like the post, watch the ad, buy the product, and vote for them. This is why you should never support them. Here we can see Black Lives Matter. I don't know where this is. Oh yeah, this is like a pizza place. I think this is in New York. They broke the windows. They're harassing the people that work inside, making pizzas for people. Like these people working in here are not privileged white people, bro. They are not privileged white people at all, bro. They're low income people. These people are psychos, dude.
This is a riot.
Just remember, if you don't want to hire these people, it's racism. And they're going to come burn your building down if you don't hire them so that they could fire all the white dudes to replace them with younger, more diverse people who aren't racist like these racist Republicans.
Gas station! Fucking idiots! Gas is fucking flammable! Yeah! Oh.
Yeah, they meet up here.
Here, we see a video of a BLM Black looter mob fired off an AK-47 at the protest in Carson City. This was from when? They don't go off on their own. He said it went off on its own. This was from August 30th.
That's bittersweet enough. Come on. Everybody, thanks for being calm. Again, everybody's all right. Nobody's hurt. Was anybody standing right next to him?
I think it's after that happened.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. And here in this video, we could see black looter mob chanting F the police. Mob justice, no peace. Mob justice, no peace.